that since you have seen my face on here, I have decided with my fast self to do 100 days of Christmas. Now I'm taking in front and saying I may not post every day, but again is going to try. So how that is going to look, it's going to be like I'll do some unboxings. I will probably come on and do some makeup looks. For years I've been saying I will do that and I never do, but we'll see how it goes. I'll probably show some clients, some nails, yeah, and everything in between. Today though, I want to unbox some, just 2 items I purchased from Morphe recently when they had sale. So as I said, I believe I purchased this for the Labor Day sale, and if you are a makeup artist or an entrepreneur that usually purchase stuff online, or even for your own personal use, I would say pay attention to the upcoming holidays. You know, Thanksgiving is the biggest one, but pay attention to the American holidays so that you can capitalize on sales. All most of the sites between now and Christmas will be having sales. So make a list, number one, so you're not while buying, and you know, subscribe so that they'll send newsletters as to when the sales are going to be happening, and have an idea in your mind how much off you want so that when the sale does pop up, you know if it's a good deal or not. Right? So, as a makeup artist that does work in my studio and freelance, meaning I travel wherever the client is, it becomes a bulky task and very difficult when you have 1,000,001 palettes. So I am in the process of trying to kind of condense my kit, where I have the least amount of stuff to carry, if that makes sense. So Morphe was one of those brands that do have palettes that you get a variety of shades, albeit some of them are very close, but I think you have a better range than with the Juvias, where the colors are kind of weird and you might have to buy like 3-4 palettes to get a cohesive story. So I picked up an OG and a relatively new item, so I'll show you in the next story. This is the 35 Expo Natural Flirt. It's a, I would say, a blushed neutral palette. So it came really well packaged, both outside of the box and inside. Morphe has been doing some rebranding, so a lot of the OG stuff is no longer on the site, but they still have these palettes. This is not what I wanted, but the palette I wanted, I forget the name of it right now, they were sold out of the shade that I had. So this is what it looks like. As I said, it's very much given blushed neutrals because of the pinky tones, but there are some neutral tones in between, and I think this is a really nice cohesive palette. You can get several looks, especially brighter looks, from this. The palette comes with 35 shades in different finishes. It says here, show off that flirty side with a playful palette of shimmering nudes and blushing berries. Right? I do want to throw it down because that is the bane of my existence. So as you can see, we have some shimmers, we have some mattes, and even the shimmers, I'm seeing like 1 or 2 of the shades look like foiled, like this one here actually gives a foiled look rather than just a shimmer. And there are 2 other palettes like this. One is very cool tone and the other one is a warm tone. So I will pick up maybe the warm tone ones, and yeah. So the other item I got was the Morphe Solo Artist Priming Cream eyeshadow, and I have been wanting to buy a MAC paint pot for the longest while, but every time I go, the shade I want is usually not in stock, particularly at the Trin City branch. So when I saw Morphe had this, my girl mat it's gonna be something similar. This is what it looks like. And it seems to be it says it's an eyeshadow, but it is also a primer. So if you are familiar with the MAC paint pots, this is very much given similar. So I got it in the shade Debut, and this is what the shade looks like. It dries pretty much on your skin pretty fast, so this is a product. Number one, you can't leave it open, similar to the MAC paint pot, and you have to set this on your eyes quickly because it's already setting. Now this is going to help with the longevity of your makeup as well as make your eyeshadows pop better depending on the look you're doing, right? I just shook it up and realized that it pops out, and this is how much product you're getting. So yeah, that's that. So it's a lot of packaging but not much product. So as I was gonna say, I will still endeavor to get a MAC paint pot. Yeah, so those are the two, those are the two items I purchased. Get these items when they're on sale. On my radar from Morphe, I want to get some of their brushes. They look really good. Eye set, so I want to get one of those, and they have a face. I said that are just big face brushes. I want to get those as well, and their newly released lip liners. They look really good. I'm hearing good things about them. So what have you tried from the brand recently? What are you loving? Do you all still mess with Morphe? Let me know in the comments. So you'll have a good afternoon. Bye.